Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video. Welcome to Colleen Tarot. I am your host, Colleen, and I'm creating this video for you on May 15th or 16th, 2026. Keep in mind, tarot's timeless. I'm only giving you the date so you know I don't repost. If you like my videos, I post regularly here every day. I post Aquarius videos here. I post Aquarius videos on my other channel, Aquarius by Aquarius. I also post collective and all signs, but right now I am relocating and I'm settling in. I'm just not able to do everybody's reading. So right now I'm trying to do my main supporters, which is Aquarius. So anyways, pre-shuffle cards. Somebody wants to come towards you or vice versa. And it's a very close connection. All right. And someone's grieving. Okay. Someone is grieving over this connection. And it's almost like somebody feels like they've lost their shot because of something from the past. So we're just going to get into your reading and see what wants to come out. I don't know who's thinking about the past or the loss or what, because it says troubled past. So somebody, I don't know if there's somebody who is wanting to come toward you, but there's something about the past which is holding them back, or vice versa. Okay, so we're going to see what wants to come out in the tarot. But before I start your reading, I want to be the first one to tell you all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. I want to thank you, beautiful people, for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for being here. So let's see what wants to come out for you, beautiful people, today. All right. Show me what I need to see for Aquarius, please. Aquarius. What wants to come out for Aquarius? So this talks about a connection that's charged with desire, but make sure hearts aren't getting lost in the heat. That's exactly what happened. That's probably, somebody probably got tied up with a karmic. Give me 1 second. All right. So let's see here. Blocked passion. Rushing things. So this is interesting. Physically, passion reverse, blocked passion in the upright. I feel like somebody does not have access to the person they want to be with, okay? And it has to do with the troubled past. Now, maybe someone's troubled past is they had some sort of addiction, like sex addiction in this case, or they just didn't want to settle down. I don't know. We got to get way more cards. We can't just do that based on these two cards, but we got a physical passion that somebody could have, been too caught up in the physical things, the physical desires and those type of interests with people rather than like more of a loving type of connection. So there's a blocked passion now. There's like, it's blocked. Maybe that's these two people. They're not feeling it for each other anymore either. That's where the tarot is going to help get more stuff to come out. And so somebody might have friend zoned somebody in the past. You might have friend zoned someone. Someone might have friend zoned you. And it was just bad timing. All right. So if this is why the troubled past. I feel like it was bad timing for you and somebody else in the past. But now I feel like that's what somebody is grieving about. I feel like somebody feels like this could be their big break or your big break to reach out or connect. But there's this little bit of negativity from the past, and it has a lot to do with, well, either we were with different people or it was bad timing for both of us, or I wasn't looking to settle down or whatever. This is where divine feminine energy would have been like, well, I'm going to go on and love myself. We're not on the same page. You don't want what I want. I don't want what you want. And so now there's this energy if somebody wants to start over, and then somebody might be thinking, well, are they going to do the same thing? Or maybe this person's thinking, will I do the same thing that I did before? So the troubled past seems like it's connected to just wanting something completely different in life than you did at the time, or vice versa, wanting something different than someone else did. Now things might have changed. Time does change, so let's see. Inner turmoil, yeah. I told you. This person is grieving. This person is conflicted and they're grieving. This person is torn. They are torn. Because of like, man, I met my person at the wrong time. I met my person at the wrong time. I kept them in the friend zone. And then somebody went on to love themselves. Alrighty then. Now on Aquarius by Aquarius, a reading that's coming out at the 10:30 p.m. has a lot to do with now or never. So I don't know if that would be something like that, because there's some history here. All right. So that might relate to you. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to continue. Let's get into this. I'm being guided to start with this one. All right. Inner turmoil, bad timing. Somebody wants to come toward you, but something about the past is holding them back. Three of Pentacles, this could be somebody that you worked with or do work with, or, you know, you've definitely spoke to this person, okay? Looks like you could have worked together, but you haven't probably spoken to this person since you know, if you worked with them or worked on a project, or you guys were living in the same community. Because I see that this person, you guys were around each other in the past, all right? But I see also there's been no conversation here, okay? And it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Temperance reverse is the one who's like, it was bad timing for them. It could be an Earth sign who's like, it was bad timing for me. Let's continue. Recent past, the Fool. Somebody has went on a new beginning, a new journey. Maybe got free, single. I don't know. It's that kind of card. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. It's like, okay, timing, divine timing. Now might be my big breakthrough, but oh shit, there's the past. Yeah, there's the past. So it's like, it looks like somebody's coming toward you who feels like, or vice versa. It feels like it was bad timing then. So I don't know if it's right timing for you now. Maybe it was bad timing for them, but what does it mean for you now? We have the Page of Cups in the near future, and it's in the reverse. So Nine of Cups didn't come out, but it's in the reverse here. I feel like somebody kind of rejected, is what I feel like in the past. I feel like somebody rejected your love, or vice versa. I feel like that was your decision. Well, I got to choose me, because you're standing up here in the star. I got to choose me, and I got to choose how I want to show up in this world, and I got to choose loving myself, and that's what I see here for you. I feel like someone rejected you. Yeah. And it's very clear. And so this is the thing. So maybe there's a person who rejected you who's getting some sort of clarity or thinking about you with that Seven of Cups. Could be dreaming of you, thinking about you, but whatever it is, you don't see it. Fantasizing about you, whatever it is, you don't see it. They rejected you because of bad timing. Page of Wands is in the environment. Looks like that's a message after something, a good amount of time went by, it didn't work out, or like I say, it's a divine timing card. But there's something about time. There's a Virgo card here too. Knight of Pentacles, whatever it is, there's some time that's gone by, and now somebody is, somebody feels like now is their opportunity to do this, their big break. But oh shit, I got to remember, I can't just go forward because I got this past here. And the past looks like somebody rejected a person. And when that person got rejected, they went on toward loving themselves and creating and recreating themselves, is what it looked like. Somebody's stuck in their head right now in the hope and fear position. So what somebody's stuck in their head about has something to do with a breakup, a long-term connection, and happiness. So somebody's literally thinking about their long term, the future. I'm not surprised to see that energy because that is Pluto energy and it's retrograde. And a lot of people are thinking that, but definitely people in our sign. Death in the reverse and Two of Pentacles, like in the environment. Like it took a long time for some change to happen. And so whatever that is, death death is Scorpio energy, Two of Pentacles reverse. Again, it's like taking a long time for someone to do something, to change their mind, to change their ways. Because again, there's something about that timing thing and how somebody was feeling about this connection. It's like somebody, it looks like friend zone you. All right. Or vice versa. Three of Pentacles. How is this Three of Pentacles coming through today? Was Aquarius working with this person or talking to this person, living in their community? It's about a conversation. It is a collaboration. And a Page of Pentacles reverse is like, you know, I want to talk to you about. Okay. What is that? There's the blockage. I think somebody has a blockage in communication. How to start up communication again. Yeah. It's a person that you had to cut off, but you wanted this person. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a person that you wanted you had to cut off because they either friend zone you or it was bad timing. Tell me about that Page of Pentacles. Someone could, or you could be dealing with another Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Tell me about Page of Pentacles. And or someone could just be like, we haven't spoken, right? There's been no communication, and that's what the next card is. Tell me about that. Well, the universe is bringing that communication opportunity now. Somebody's being strongly guided by the universe. Send that message. Send it. This is an opportunity or a window because there is somebody who is out of the picture. I feel like somebody ended up or was with a karmic and just, you know, the other reading on Aquarius by Aquarius had something to do with, you know, the karma had to clear, and it was cleared. Oh wow. The age gap thing might be there, or somebody was more immature, okay, not wanting what you wanted. All right, it's showing up to Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, either somebody's like, look, I'm not ready to settle down. You know, I'm not looking to settle down. Someone could have been like, I'm not ready because of money and finances, or things aren't right, or whatever. But it's all different now. See, this is the thing. It's all different now. Someone is 100% clear that they want to be in your future and vice versa. But it's looking also like this person friend zone you or watching you. But they're definitely, somebody's watching you and not communicating to you right there. You know, I'm watching, but I'm not talking until the right time, right? I'm not going to talk to them until the right time. Then it's like the right time comes out and it's like, oh, this is my opportunity to talk to them. Oh, I also, this in the past, I rejected them. And, you know, oh, so tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Swords. Could be somebody who's coming towards you pretty quickly, though. Gemini energy. Someone could have a Gemini rising as well, because it's action. Someone's taking very fast and swift action after no action. Because it's looking like somebody's went through a lot of change. All right. And now somebody is sort of knowing what they want in life. Tell me about the Fool and the recent past. Okay, what is the Fool? It is Aquarius energy. Maybe someone's been watching you, watching the things you're doing or posting or whatnot. Let's see. The Wheel of Fortune. So it's like in the recent past, I've seen some sort of misfortune here. Okay, and it's talking about the past. All right, Two of Pentacles. It's also unexpected news for somebody. So it's like that's the opportunity. It's like somebody hears about a breakup. This is my chance. This is my chance. Or somebody sees some sort of success. This is my chance. And someone has the opportunity to reach out on the internet, but somebody, it's more like somebody wants to really come and travel your way, because I think whatever happened is not, it's not really a kind of conversation to have over the internet. I feel like somebody really wants to say face to face, you know, maybe why they did what they did or rejected you, because it's looking more like somebody rejected or friends on you. Like that's as bad as it got. And now they want you. But all this time, it's looking like time. So much time went by here. Tell me about, you went on this journey. What are you doing right now, Aquarius? What are you doing right now? What is Aquarius doing? Aquarius is, you know, you're spending your time and energy where you want to, but a lot of you are about your finances right now. Your pentacle life. All right, tell me about the world. Excuse me, not the world. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Tell me about that. Sagittarius energy, Jupiter energy. Things are not going well. So in the recent past, something isn't going well. So somebody, I don't know, but you seem to be okay. I don't know. Let's see. Somebody could have broke up with their, I don't know why I wanted to say fetish for physical desires. Whatever. I'm just going to go with it. It's what came to me. Yeah, literally. Somebody could have gave up their, it's like really being too concerned with sexual matters, okay? And not concerned with the other stuff. So, and someone could have given up, somebody with Leo, but I feel like somebody had too much concerns with sexual matters and not really family matters or anything else. And somebody just, they didn't want to be in a relationship. And that just keeps coming up and up and up. Somebody didn't want to commit. They didn't want to be in a relationship. Well, now this person wants to come towards you. They want to date you. Like you haven't been with this person. You haven't slept with this person because you were friend zoned. You were rejected. Now this person wants you. They want to date you. This person was concerned too much with sexual matters. Tell me about the near future. Page of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's out. And I think it could be a Page of Cups in the reverse. King of Cups. The full reverse and the Three of Cups. Maybe some of you have walked away from somebody, or somebody's walked away from a long-term relationship, or someone's walked away from Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it's showing up. The Fool is in the reverse with the Page of Cups in the reverse, but this could be you hearing from somebody and they're saying like, hey. Now, someone could also talk to your ex. All right, so if somebody knew you and somebody else and there was some sort of changes, someone could be talking to people you know. Where you at? What are you up to? Yeah. But you're up to your ascension and you've left a lot of things behind here. Tell me about why is this Page of Cups reversed? Unless somebody has a child involved or something like this. Tell me about the Page of Cups. I don't like to bring that up, but and that's Aquarius. So there, I don't know. The near future has something to do with you and why they weren't talking to you. Okay, so they're just whatever that is. They're going to probably talk to you about maybe why they weren't talking to you. Maybe they're going to talk to you about how they're feeling in the past. But they definitely show up as they either friend zoned you or they just rejected you and cut off everything, communication. But see, now they want you. I'm telling you, this person, I want to say agony, but that's just being extra. This person is, they're sad for you. And they can't stop thinking about you. They can't. You got the Hermit and the Six of Swords reversed, the Hermit in the upright. This person can't stop thinking about you because I feel like whatever lifestyle or whatever person or whoever decided to stay in a situation or a lifestyle or whatever, I feel like that's where somebody is just sort of like regretting, because I feel like somebody's like, well, you know, we could have had this. And somebody feels like it's too late to have this. Someone feels like, oh, it might be too late to have this because of the past. Tell me about Aquarius right here. The Star, Two of Swords. This is like you had to go do your thing. You had to go spread your love to the world. the only way you could without this person. And again, that Virgo card comes. They can't. I can't believe this shit. I just shuffled in front of you. These cards were just on the bottom of the deck. They all came out. Anyway, this person is stuck thinking about you and how happy, like, you guys would be together. You know, happiness is marrying a friend. You know, it really is. Because if a person's concerned with too much of sexual matters, you know, well, looks and everything change and stuff like that, and that doesn't make you compatible. Just because you can sleep with somebody, I mean, that don't make you compatible. And some people can't even sleep with somebody unless they have an emotional connection. But somebody here is like passed up the chance to be with and have this happiness. And that's the person in their feelings, because they let you go to be with somebody else. Or to stay on another, you know, stay on another thread, timeline, whatever. They're thinking about you. So I know you're doing something good. What is Aquarius doing? It looks like you're working on your money. You keep coming up in the pentacles. So it looks like you're working on your money, or you are focused on something anyway. You're focused on your work. Maybe this person's able to see you focus at your work or on your work. I don't know. That's specific. Tell me about that Page of Wands. Page of Wands is the environment. And the Page of Wands in the environment says, I'm going to message you as soon as I can get out of my head about the past. I feel like somebody does, though. Finally, somebody takes the high road. I don't know. Somebody does something. There's some sort of clarity. Somebody messages or something like this, and it's like, oh, okay, I have clarity now. What's that clarity about? Somebody's like, I didn't know if you wanted to have anything to do with me, because I saw you've been working on this, or I heard, because like I said, they could be also asking people that know you, if you guys know each other that way. But somebody is definitely like in their feelings, like, Aquarius isn't going to want anything to do with me, because Aquarius is working on their bag and it's been so much time, but they don't even know I want them. So this person is looking at you like Aquarius doesn't even know I want them, or vice versa, you know. Tell me about that Six of Swords in the reverse. That's stuck in their head. Somebody's stuck. And yeah, it's too many. Yeah, about not being with you. Someone's stuck in their head because they didn't choose you. They passed you up. Yeah, it could be this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody of this stability and wealth, but now they want to be in a commitment with you. Tell me about that Two of Pentacles. We're getting to the end. If you like longer videos, my ones on Aquarius by Aquarius are a little longer. This one's pretty straight and to the point. Someone is very sad over you because it looks like they friend zone you or pass you up. And now they're wanting to be with you. They see, basically, I don't know, they feel like they could be happy with you, but whatever they were concerned with before just seemed like sexual matters. Or whatever, a karmic. Tell me about the Six of Swords reverse. Ten of Wands reverse. Somebody's thinking about this. It's like if you moved or relocated, or they did, or they got out of a situation or whatever, someone's thinking about that, you know. Release. After a release, somebody wants to come toward you, but they are nervous and hesitant if everything, you know, if everything, I want to say, is in its place. If it has what it can take to work, someone's thinking about that. But how would anyone know that anyway? Tell me about the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, so someone's not so sure if you want anything to do with them, because you're like working on something. You're working on your money, you're working on your bag, you're working on your health, you're working on something. You're working on you. So someone's not sure if you want this change, but I feel like if somebody wants to heal anything, they're going to have to reach out. Tell me about that Death card in the reverse. Why is the Death card reversed? Scorpio energy, Pluto energy. Pluto is also in retrograde right now, so people can be thinking about that, you know, long term. Tell me about the death in the reverse. Seven of Cups reverse. Damn. Somebody is beyond missing you in this connection, but the whole thing about it is somebody's not sure if you're going to give them another chance because they friend zone you or they passed you up. Now this person is, I'm pretty sure this person has shed a tear over you. I'm pretty sure because I have too many. Come on now. Pretty sure, and I'm not even like grabbing all the cards, but I'm pretty sure this person has had a cry over you, at least one, because it was their choice. Looking like it anyway. So this person finally gets out of their confusion. What causes them to get out of their confusion? A message. Well, Leo reverse, Strength reverse, the Hierophant, and the Tower on the bottom. I think this person is realizing that they have to be brave enough to reach out because they basically passed up on their person. It's like it's like they met their person in the past, but they didn't know they met their person because they were so concerned with sexual matters that they weren't looking for none of that, okay? Or they saw you as a friend and they weren't seeing anything else. But that's all changed now. How is Aquarius going to feel about this person when they see them? You're going to want to know more, basically. So I feel like you're going to want to know more. You're going to want to know, why they, Six of Wands, you in the reverse, why they didn't think that, why they didn't choose you. I don't know. There's going to be something like that. You're going to want to know more information, basically, when this person comes in. Anything else about this person? They have ascended. They have awakened to what's important. Anyway, we're going to close out. It's always your decision. You're going to want to know more before you proceed. That's how you're showing up. This person is showing up is they have awakened to the fact that they want to be a family with you, and they don't want to be concerned with whatever they had before. They didn't recognize what they had before. They recognize it now. Anyway, guys, we're going to close out. And it says, insight, spiritual teacher. A lot of you went on to work on your money, and it has a lot to do with your spiritual life or spiritual path. Not everybody reads tarot and it becomes spiritual. It's whatever. You went toward what you feel like you were supposed to go toward, and that's the spiritual part of it. You went in the direction your soul told you to go because you couldn't go toward this person who rejected you or was concerned with too much sexual matters. So you connected, okay? You connected, you tapped in. Now you could have been learning stuff about spirituality. Now you're the teacher, or this is what you are doing and becoming. But you definitely working on that bag is what it looks like. You're working on your Pentacles life. Anyway, guys, I love you. I'll see you in your next video. And namaste, my friends.